Hi everyone, in today's video we'll be talking about some of the styling mistakes that I've noticed my clients make that maybe you'll be making too. But not the ones we hear all the time, like you're not wearing too many classic and neutral colors or buying too many trends. I'm mostly talking about some mind shifts that will help you improve your style and overall life. So let's dive right in. The biggest mistake you can make is not think about your wardrobe as an investment. This is an important mind shift, especially as we get older. And I don't mean just financially, which is important, don't get me wrong, but from a strategic standpoint, planning your wardrobe so that it reflects who you truly are, with items that reinforce that image as opposed to detract from it, is so much more fulfilling. Of course, there's no need to spend thousands of dollars on luxury items only to feel good. But we normally buy emotionally and compulsively. Maybe we see something that looks beautiful in a mannequin, or we go for killer heels because we want to look sexy. But actually, they don't fit our lifestyle and end up not worn much. Or we want that amazing top that doesn't go with anything else in our wardrobe. And that's okay once in a while, but if we turn that into a habit, we end up with a cluttered, disjointed wardrobe that doesn't represent us. Or worse, a conglomeration of clashing styles, and that's the main reason why we have a full closet and nothing to wear. So we should view our wardrobe as an investment in our well-being and a reflection of our inner self, one that inspires us to be ourselves and not force us to look elsewhere for inspiration because we don't recognize ourselves when we open it. You should ask yourself where your wardrobe is taking you to. Is it bringing ease and satisfaction and making you feel confident? Planning a functional wardrobe starts with shopping smartly and intentionally, and really going for the pieces that will make us feel great and never compromise. If you notice a gap in your wardrobe, let's say you need a pair of shoes, stick to the plan and don't come back with a bag instead. But also, what type of shoe will make you feel the way you want to feel? Therefore, if there's a particular emotion you want to express through your wardrobe that you feel you're lacking, make sure you find the item that will bring just that. When you think that way, you ensure your wardrobe will be complete, so you can express a range of emotions, be totally authentic, and actually wear it a lot. The next mistake that many women make when it comes to their wardrobe is not knowing where to invest. A perfect example of a piece you should invest more is a blazer. Why? Because it's the focal point of your outfit. It will either make or break your outfit, that's why. And that applies to outerwear as well, of course, for the same reasons. Invest in a great quality blazer or outerwear and you're guaranteed to look exceptional all the time without hardly any effort. Now, it really doesn't matter what you wear underneath your blazer or coat, does it? So there's no need to invest in those items. However, they still have to have enough quality to them. Of course, you have to invest in good quality shoes as well. First of all, because they are your health. Shoes can also really wreck your entire outfit and cause you health issues. Therefore, my advice is not having too many. Firstly, because great quality shoes cost you more, but also because they get dated pretty quickly. So buy only a few and wear them a lot. And that's something I really do. I'm not giving any advice I don't do myself here. I mentioned some of the investment pieces, and that's intimately related to the quality of the item. Of course, quality doesn't necessarily come with a price tag, hence the importance of knowing when an item has quality. So, for example, when buying an investment item, make sure that all the attention is put into details. It's going to cost more exactly because of that. A great way to recognize a great blazer, for example, is to check if it's well lined. The details say a lot about the quality. So pay attention to the buttons, if they are all tight. If they are already loose, it's not a good sign. And that the lapels and pockets are all lying flat. And finally, have a look at the composition of the fabric. If it's got too much polyester in it, it's going to look cheap. In general, the fabrication along with the fit and material are the major determinants of the quality of a garment or item. There should be no bulks, no pullings, no gaps. It should be made from durable materials, neat stitching, drapes should be flattering, and overall the fit should be great. Since you're paying more for that item, you should really spend time and look at all angles in the fitting room. Don't worry about the size on the tag, as different brands have different sizings. I'll be going into more details on the fit of the most important items in the next video, so stay tuned. I lost track of how many times I talked about the importance of having a good quality foundation to your wardrobe. In other words, those classic steadfast items that ground your wardrobe that you reach out to time and time again. But if they're dated, that's exactly how you're going to feel. Because clothes have the power to transmit a certain mood that we incorporate. Think about that. Therefore, if you want to feel interesting, it has to be a classic, yes, for sure, but it also has to be modern. For example, we know that the current aesthetics has a touch of masculinity, a touch of cool. If it's not your vibe, that's fine. You don't need to wear a super oversized item, and it's not even advisable anyways. And that's the beauty of style. You can manipulate your clothes to your advantage and liking. So I'm gonna illustrate that by showing you a few different blazers that have great quality to them, but evoke different vibes. I'll keep the outfit foundation the same so you can see my point more clearly. The first blazer is a very well cut fitted blazer and fits my upper body perfectly. However, because it's fitted, it throws the proportion of my body off. It makes my torso appear smaller than my lower body and it just doesn't look cool. Even if I went 1 or 2 sizes bigger, it wouldn't give me a chill vibe in the same way that an engineeredly oversized blazer would. It would look more awkward than chill. The second blazer is a super oversized blazer that looks sloppy as is. So if I want to make it work for me, I have to make some adjustments like rolling up the sleeves to show a little bit of skin and belt it, which I find super chic and modern. And that's what I call owning your style. And finally, I found a middle ground blazer that still has dropped shoulders, which determines how modern a blazer looks. And that allows me to adjust the waist, and that way it looks more sculptured and feminine. And anything I pair it with looks instantly elevated and refined, yet modern. It's the perfect anchor for a statement skirt. It looks great with my favorite light wash regular rise jeans and t-shirt. So the sky's the limit to style this blazer. And it's a great mood carrier, but still grounds the look in an elevated chic manner. Adding a few final touches always complete your look and can insert serious style into your outfit compositions. It also becomes very clear when one crosses the line when you don't wear any accessory at all and when it looks all balanced and stylish. So for the first look, I'm not wearing any accessory at all and the look is subdued and feels flat. So I've added some golden accents in the form of a bracelet and classic loop earrings and a golden metal belt. And I think it looks much better already. Rectangle sunglasses complete the look. Next, I added a scarf and now I think the outfit is complete. Finally, I went ahead and swapped the loop earrings for statement red earrings and added a multicolored purse, and then it became too much. The balance got thrown right off. The earrings compete with the scarf and in combination with the purse, the look gets busy. So my advice is when in doubt, take one accessory or two off, especially if they're too close together. We all know that the first rule in styling is dressing for your body shape, but many don't take into consideration is that dressing for one's body shape should also include body proportions, which is the ratio between the upper and the lower body parts, and now we'll add volume as well. So I'm going to give you an example of how to employ proportions and volumes to create a balanced outfit. As always, I kept both outfits simple so you can see the difference more clearly. We use color contrast to make it easier to illustrate and to create the right balance between the upper and lower body parts. So dark solid colors should be worn in the areas you carry more weight and light colors where you carry less weight. So for someone like me who has wide hips, I'm better off wearing dark solid colors on my lower half and light colors in my upper half. If your upper body is bigger than your lower half, then swap the colors around. So in the first look, I'm wearing super wide white pants and a fitted black top. This color contrast emphasizes my shape, making my hips appear wider and my torso smaller. To fix that, I simply swap the black top for a white one and the white pants for black ones. Okay, now I'm going to throw in the ratio between the torso and the legs, which is super important to know as well. There are people who are naturally short or long torso compared to the legs. I made a video where I show how to find out if you have short or long torso. You can check that out. But roughly, the right ratio should be 1/3 to 2/3, meaning your torso should be 1/3 of your entire body and your legs 2/3. But regardless if you naturally have a short or long torso, or your clothes are making you appear short or long torso, you can manipulate your waistline by moving it up or down to achieve the right proportion. And I will show you a wrong ratio here and how to fix it. I'm wearing these super high-rise pants, which make my torso super short in proportion to my legs. I don't even need to measure my torso and my legs to realize that my pants almost reach my bust area. It needed to be at least 3 inches shorter in order to look more balanced. So to fix that, I can neither untuck the top or lower the rise of my pants. Now I'm going to throw in volume into the mix. So in the look on the left, I'm wearing very wide pants and a black top. In the look on the right, I'm wearing a voluminous white shirt and straight leg brown pants. When you compare the two looks, you can see how the look on the left makes me look out of proportion. It's clear how volume and proportion make a difference in the ending result. Now, the contrast doesn't need to be black and white. It just has to be a strong contrast. But as you can see, it could be any color. I definitely don't think we should have certain pieces, but as we get older, it's extremely important to invest in key pieces that will flatter your figure and strengthen your sartorial image. And the smartest way to achieve that is to mix high-end and high-street items. Therefore, finding a few key designer pieces that serve as pillars to your outfit will give the illusion of an overall high-end wardrobe. My suggestion is for you to invest in timely designer pieces that can last for many years, which is why it's wise to avoid opting for more outlandish, trendy pieces that aren't guaranteed of quality. Of course, a designer piece is only as good as the high-street clothing you pair it with. Therefore, before buying high-street items, make sure that they are of high quality, so they complement rather than detract from the higher-end pillars of your wardrobe. Now it's not time to forget the basic rules of fashion. When teaming high street and high-end, opt for pieces that are complementary instead of clashing colors, so you can create more outfits out of these items. Okay everyone, these are some of the most common mistakes I see women making. I myself made some of these mistakes, so that's why I'm sharing it with you, so you avoid making this in the future. I hope this was helpful, and if so, please go ahead and give this video a like. That would be very appreciated. Also consider subscribing to this channel if you like this kind of content. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I hopefully see you next time. Have a great day, a great week. Take care everyone. Bye.